Spending time trying to change the frame of mind, wondering why that I would realize that you would never care the same way that I look inside of my mind. I realized that you would never be the same way that I thought you would, because the games that you play and the phone conversations we had where you would scream at me. Then I was like, I gotta walk away from all of this pain. I have to change it to the way that it has to be, cause the smile inside of me might fade. Then the wings and the halo might turn to devil horns, and they might just try to take that into consideration, where they don't try to play this on the playlist, where they understand that they ain't the greatest. Thoughts are the feelings that I possess when I'm saying that I should just walk away from the place that I came from. Should just never gave you the love that I gave you. Should've just never just tried to be there. Shouldn't just try to be friends with don't care. Should've just tried to be friends with nowhere is where you wanna go. Inside of this own pain, inside of this own drama, inside of my own brain, I'm screaming for my own safety, losing my sanity. They don't understand it's the man in me that might just really want to tell you now that I could never really ever treat you like that, or say the things that just came up out of your mouth. I was with you 8 months, and then they try to really tell you that you ain't really just be the one for me, but I ain't listened to them. I went back to that so many times, it's bad for me. I went back to that so many times, I'm a casualty, and I don't really know how to trust. I don't really know how to suggest my pain get written down in verses, and these things that I'm saying, I swear that I've slain, I swear I'm insane, losing on my brain, and all these things that made me the way that I was. I don't never want to say that I ever want to walk away and look you in your face, but I won't. But I know that memories fade, and I won't never ever try to say that you love me the same way that I love you, until I judge you, until I say that these things don't ever add up, until I look at the story in the background and the back lines, and they understand these rhymes just come from my mind. But every time I'm feeling my pain, it's like the truest shit in forms that come inside in verses. They don't understand that this shit is all verse person. It just worsens every time they don't listen. Every time you wanna argue, every time we always bitching. I ain't never trying to raise my voice, it's always different, cause you always wanna scream and I'm always trying to listen. And then you wanna walk away and act like I ain't hurt you, and then you wanna walk away and act like you ain't hurt me, and then they really wanna see just like a crash derby. All they see is violence, and the shit start to disturb me. And I ain't never really trying to just say that. I ain't never really trying to just leave you, but you ain't never really ever just need me, and you don't always really just believe me. So I have to walk away and say that I might just never ever come back. Everything that glitters just ain't gold. This relationship is wrong, and you know that I just had to walk away from the things that hurt me. Just had to walk away from the things that die, like flowers that never get water, and they never understand that I have to still stay alive. Look at me inside of my mind and say that you love, but the things that you did was more like drugs, and it does something to my brain when the equilibrium changed. Why they really want to live with them, I'm not the same. So I have to find this comfort inside of my mind and find a way to realize that I'll be okay. But all I have to do is just tell you that you was wrong right before I fucking really walk away.